So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels, but can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good-looking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff. He's found a way past. He's got away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. He's had it taken off him. Great ball if he can get there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Threads one in. Puyol. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Shevchenko. Barella gets a foot in here. Decent progress down the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to...
He rises! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Bale. And this is Ronaldinho. That is good strength. That's a sharp pass. Makaleli. He's going for goal! Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Shevchenko. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cleared without hesitation. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And they've got rid. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Yaya Toure, and he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Almost half an hour in now. Shevchenko. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. He has a look up. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Van Bouten cuts it out. Looking to play him in. And a chance! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Zanetti. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Makaleli. And Zanetti. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Now the ball in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Yaya Toure. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Yaya Toure. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. That is lovely. Yaya Toure. Oh, sweet feet. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Has been indicated.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Zanetti. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Mbappe.
Here we go again then.
Number 9, Barella.
Now it's
Coming
Bale.
on the field,
The pass is intercepted.
Bale.
Zanetti.
Number 24, Rijkaard.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aims beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. And that should get the job done. Tries to dink it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has been cleared. Shevchenko has found the net here, of course. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted. He's having a shot! He won't be happy with that one. And this is Shevchenko. Lovely bit of skill. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Nesta wins the duel this time. Howson kept aware. Ah, he's given it away. It's played through for him. And he welcomes it in. He's free. Shevchenko! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruyff going full steam ahead down the left flank. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Has a look and plays it forward. Van Balten cuts out the pass. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. That's headed upfield. He's away! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's being shifted off it. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Zanetti. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Makaleli. Nicely shaped ball. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Gullit is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here
Mendy.
from both sides, in
Number
fact.
14. Fernandez. Number
Great
15.
vision. Cruyff is onto... Goes for a
Coming
shot!
on the field. Number
Great
4.
football, shot and save.
Number
What
21.
a chance. He
Beckham.
probably had more
Number
time than he
7.
realised.
Bellingham.
Oh, easy
Substitution.
pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. Shoots! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shot could be on. Chance! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast. Look, that could spell trouble. Aimed beyond the defence. Makaleli. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, it's come to nothing. Nedved. Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee's awarded a free kick. Makaleli. Zanetti. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Tries to play it through. Puyol. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eto'o. Tries a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! And he steered it beyond the post. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Zanetti. Yamal. Shot a goal!
This is the time you need that pace.
Floated through. And he was quick to react. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Bale. Strong running down that left flank. And the shot! He's put it wide. Nedved. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's been given away. Can he spark a counter here?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great chance! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limit...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Now with a quick
Cruyff collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.